Ladies and gentlemen, I got two of the most powerful minds in advertising on the show today, and they just got back
Who?
from
Us?
the cruise.
Who's he talking
Now I
about?
got to lay back, relax a little bit, because we got an episode for you
Yeah.
to just breeze through. Here we go.
Shut up and sit down.
The Business Bros Podcast was created for you. Learn from the business professionals who come to share their stories. Find out what's working in business, on social media, what's hot and what's not, straight from the mouths of successful entrepreneurs out there doing the real work. And now, welcome to another episode of
Business Bros.
Oh my God,
All
it's
right, ladies and gents. Business Bros. Usually I have another bro with me, but you guys got back from a cruise ship. He ran a marathon today. I thought I'd give him the day off. Literally 26 miles, and
Wow.
he's kind of laid up right now.
I think we walked 26 miles on the ship.
From one end to the other end?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we did a walking tour excursion.
We did. Yeah, we might have. Maybe.
Baby. Well, okay. You guys are a very happy looking couple. How long have you been together, and do you work together?
Several different questions there. How long have we been married? Not long enough. How long have we been together? 33 years. We work together, and we spend pretty much 24/7 together.
Pretty much.
We
I
vacation
did go
together.
to the grocery store without him today.
Yeah, that was the first time we weren't in the same room in days. Wow. I kind of wandered around the house going, what am I supposed to do? It was weird. Really weird. Yeah,
Just lost.
I started my business 25 years ago.
26 now.
We're in the 26th year. About 11 years ago, I had a client that needed some HR help. So I stole Sharyn from her job, and she never went back.
Oh, that sounds like a win to me. I mean, you needed a little help. The solution presented itself, and you seized upon the opportunity that was there.
Absolutely.
And you know, you guys show me like I don't know you personally. We've met for about almost 3 minutes now, but you seem so happy. And there's so many entrepreneurs out there that on a day-to-day have less and less of what I see this happiness in you because of what's going on in their business. How do you manage to love each other, love each other's presence, you know, for days upon days without a break in between, and do this as work?
Huh.
Well, let's see. Last year during COVID, we had a new motto.
We don't always have a new motto every
No.
year. It just so happened to work out that way.
It was
So
a
COVID
monumentous year.
I'm sorry?
It was monumentous for a year.
For sure.
Mhm.
So our theme for that year was to get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? Weren't we all uncomfortable? I don't know anyone that was comfortable during COVID.
Yeah.
Even those that made a bunch of money, it was still, they still had to pivot in order to do that. This year, we said, you know what? If it doesn't bring us joy, we're not doing it.
And if you go back to 2019, and 18, we thought, we really should do one of those things called webinars, evergreen webinar. And wow, I guess we need the script. So we were writing a script for everyone. Oh, we need time to practice it. We never made time to practice it. We were busy. And then COVID hit. And virtually every in-person event that we either scheduled for ourselves or we were hired to speak at canceled within a week. All gone.
It's worse. It's so much worse.
It was worse.
And
So-
it hasn't really fully come back either.
No.
No.
I think our first speaking gig is coming up in a month or so. That we've been paid to do for a while. But we ended up doing over 100 webinars last year. We figured it out.
We didn't need really as much practice or
No,
scripting as we
honestly,
thought we did.
I just kind of like, what were we, stupid? It's like,
Well, you were already doing what you were going to be talking about. It's not like you had to go learn it, go get a degree in it. You were actually in practice, which is one of the greatest educations out there. Practice.
Sure.
It's amazing. There are a lot of things that we teach, and quite often it starts with us saying, look, here's why we know what we're doing, because, well, let's see. When it comes to websites, we've made every website mistake you can make. We've made every
and fix them.
online ad mistake you can make and fix them. We've made all of them. And it's like, wait a minute. What were we listening to people that didn't know our business, that didn't know what we were, that didn't know us, telling us about, you have to have your webinar dialed in. It's for a sales process where you take them down the road through the sales. You've heard this.
Yeah.
No.
So really, one of the things that we've learned is that your ideal client doesn't actually want you to be perfect. They want to see how you handle the imperfection, because they're not perfect.
Yeah, our clients see me and they say, "Wow, if he got her to marry him, he must be pretty good at what he does."
Fool me once. That's you get her to marry you. That's one thing. To stick around and to smile and be happy, that is impressive. That's really where the rubber meets the road.
I married way up. My mom used to call Sharyn the daughter she never had, and I had a sister.
I definitely lucked out of the department for sure.
I don't know if that plays out the way you want it to sometimes, right? No, this is the one I'm going to marry, not the daughter.
No.
That's not how we wanted the relationship dynamic to be at all.
My mom was very happy the one before Sharyn disappeared.
Well, clearly you've made the right choice. So let's talk a little bit about, what you're telling your customers to do. You're essentially coaching people, you're helping businesses get off the ground. You're doing a lot of things for them. When a customer comes to you, give me that general situation that they're in, the problems that they're facing, and what you do to solve them.
They tend to be focused on, I'm not getting enough sales, and it's so complicated, and I don't know what to do next. Or if they're new, I don't know what to do first.
Or
and
how do I get there faster?
Isn't there a way to do this easier? Yeah, those are usually the things that we tend to hear.
Yeah, and the first question we always ask is, what do you want your life to look like?
We really want to make sure that we're crafting the life you want, right? We don't want to craft the perfect business that you think you want, and then you get to the end, you get to life and you go, well, now life sucks. That's not what I wanted. So we want to make sure that we're on the same page. Okay, that's the life you want. Okay, now let's talk about your business, and is it going to give you that? If it's not, then let's pivot and redirect a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm thinking the Full Metal Jacket here. When you're breaking down that Marine, what he thinks he knows, going into the Marine Corps, breaking them all the way down and then building them all the way back up. Because when you talk to an entrepreneur, especially someone who took a risk leaving their job, they put their name on their corporation and they're out there passing out a business card with their picture on it. There's a lot of ego and a lot of emotion that is built into what they believe their life is supposed to be. And what you're saying is actually so simple and it makes so much sense. Live life by design, not by default. Like, what is it that you want your life to look like? Because it doesn't always have that business that you put your name on in it. So what's that breakdown process? How do you get them to kind of relinquish this ego and decide that, actual life and happiness is a little more important than dollars?
First of all, so a lot of times people get to know us. They come to one of our small business breakthrough boot camps. That's the first. And our boot camps have no push-ups, no sit-ups, no laps. We're not breaking them down.
No.
It's a very easy process. See, like the cat jumps into Sharyn's lap. By the way,
smooth.
We were also told, when you do a webinar, you have to make sure your cats don't come anywhere near the screen. It's like, really?
Welcome to life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first of all, who's they?
Yeah. They don't listen. Stop listening to they. We stopped listening to they. But understand, we're small business coaches, and we know coaches need coaches, and we have gone through some very high-end coaching programs. And what really ended up happening was that we ended up creating a coaching program for our clients that we wish we could have found for us.
Mm.
You know, we never, when we're on a call with a client and their kid is home and making noise, it's like, okay, that's life. No worries. We're going to hear your dog bark, whatever.
Mhm.
If somebody doesn't want to work with us because we let our cats jump in our lap during a webinar,
And they weren't the right
please find
Right.
someone else. I'll give you a list. You know, but so the process really starts with that first question. What do you want your life to look like? Then, okay, let's talk about who you want to work with. And a lot of coaches start with, who is your target audience? Who is your exact avatar? Well, that's nice. By the way, we call your avatar Harriet. Long story made really short. We have 7 avatars that are attracted to our business. The first one was given the name Harriet, so now we generically call it Harriet because we hate using marketing ease. Your strict avatar should have the following. God, it drives me nuts. So,
well, the
we
fact
talk
that you
about-
named her Harriet, like that already has a better identity, right? Now, like Harriet
Well-
in my mind already starts thinking of a person, not this digital avatar thing.
Yes.
Exactly. And that's what we encourage our clients to do. They don't have to name it Harriet, but think about who your favorite client is, who's your most profitable client, who do you most naturally attract. That may be 3 different answers. And name them and actually have the picture of them either in your mind or actually on the screen. So when you're crafting your message, you're actually thinking about that person and attracting more people like that.
And by the way, the first client that fits the avatar is the name. Like the one of the 2 couples that work together avatars, one of them is named the Val and Steph because Val and Steph were the first couple that it was designed after. So
It's like naming a star. Like if you discover the star, you get to name the star.
Well, the first one, Harriet, comes from, I wanted to name it after my dad's father, but it was a female avatar. So instead of it being named Harry, it's Harriet. And then, just look, we're weird.
You guys are fun. Like this is something that's absolutely important. I mean, you were talking about, first decide what kind of life you want, then decide who you want to be around. And the fact that you said that, hey, we're weird, we're a little different. Growing up, I realized that my brother and I were the only ones that liked Fruity Pebbles instead of Cocoa Pebbles, right? Everybody wanted the chocolate, we wanted the fruity.
Oh, so you like tricks too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, we did. We love that
heck
stuff.
yeah.
Right?
I was Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell you guys are just as animated as we are. We're the weird ones, right? But those weird people find each other, and that's a tribe that you're creating. This is part of, for me, building, the podcast platform, your social media platform. It's because we weirdos, we need to find each other somehow, some way. So it's like our beacon of hope. Beep. I'm right here.
We
Come on
give our
down.
clients, we're like the only coaching program that has a money back guarantee. We give them time because we want the weirdo people who don't get that we're a little off. If they think, oh my God, I made a mistake, and it happened one time, give them their check back, please. But we also were trying to figure out how can we not work with, we made a mistake. Oh, wait, they get their money back. It works both ways. Yes.
So why is it so important to have that second part is who you're going to work with? Because a lot of times the entrepreneurs you're talking to are chomping at the bit. They need to put food on the table. They got rent due. They got bills due. Being picky with who comes up as a customer might not be something I get to do right away. At what point should I be developing this?
No, we say right away because if you think that you're going to sell to everybody and you craft that message for everybody, nobody will feel like you're talking to them and they tune out. Yeah. So pick the one. You can pick many ones, but this post is for Jane. And so Jane wants to hear this. And this post or this blog post or this ad is for Val and Steph. And so we're going to talk to the way we would talk to Val and Steph and so on. And your net's going to capture wider anyway. There are plenty of them that say, oh, you said you work with women, but I'm a guy. Would you also work with? It happens all the time.
And in our case, our coaching programs are a year long. Our private coaching is a year. Our group coaching is a year.
renewable.
Yeah, we're going to be investing a bunch of time with folks. So, we want to have a good time. We do a Monday.
Everybody,
Yeah,
yeah,
we do a Monday
that's the
mastermind call with
thing.
our clients. We want it to be fun. We did a Monday mastermind call from the cruise ship.
We did.
Oh, you actually got a signal? That was tough for me when we were out there.
Yeah.
Well,
we were surprised,
You were on
actually.
Carnival, we were on Princess. So
That's right. And I was going to tell you. So the Carnival experience, we did it for a couple partners and I, we went on this cruise together, and it was going to be let's go have some fun and get some work done and decide where we're going to go. We left from Long Beach, California, and we were supposed to go down to Cabo, right? And then some storm happened. I don't know what the hell. My first stop was San Diego, which is where I live. So I had to get off in San Diego, drove a car to Long Beach to pick up my vehicle and drove it back. Needless to say, Carnival gave us back 110% of our thing. But that was my first taste of a cruise. And it wasn't a very good one.
All right. So
it gets better.
All right. So for Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Holland America, Princess, there are definite levels that you'll have a better time. Now, understand
they
that
all hit storms.
You are going to be in the youngest 20% on every cruise ship you go on for the next 20 years. We realized on this ship, we were in the younger demographic too, because only the real cruisers are coming back to cruise ships right now. It's those the average number of cruises that people had been on this ship was like 30, and we're in the high teens. So there were people on this ship that had been on for like 2 cruises before. They just stayed on the ship.
I've heard of people doing that. I've heard of people staying on, and they're like, what, I have a room that I have at home that sits there. What am I going to do at home? Here, at least I get to travel the world.
Yeah.
We talked about it. We didn't actually do it, as you can tell.
Yeah, we're here.
We did talk.
We're not on the veranda of our last ship.
Yeah.
Nancy, in 6 months, we're going on one that leaves from Barcelona. And then a year and a half from now, we're getting on one that leaves from London and goes around the island, stopping in Ireland, and it's going to be fun.
But see, this is a testament of what you're talking about living your life by design. When people ask, hey, how's it going? My favorite answer is it's another beautiful day in paradise. Like the fact that I'm awake, I'm alive, I'm here, I'm taking advantage of any opportunity that comes my way. Even the pains that come up in real life are still things that you can overcome because you're still here. You still have time to fix them as long as you woke up today. Sure. And so to live life by design sounds like a fairy tale to a lot of people. So when you're talking to your entrepreneurs and they come up with this life by design, are they limited? Can they design a life that is, something that dreams are made of and work towards that? Or does it have to be realistic, something they can actually attain in the next, 5-6 months or something like that?
We tell them in that first question, when we ask, what do you want your life to look like? We ask them not to be realistic. This is the perfect world. You're king. What do you want life to look like? What's a perfect day for you? Well, he's a guy, so I say
okay. He has the crown behind
Royalty.
him. He does have the crown behind him. Did you see that?
There you go.
So we do ask. Look, we live in Sedona, Arizona, and we have people that say, "Oh, you're so lucky." We're not lucky. We are blessed, but it wasn't luck. It was by design. There was a strategy.
Yeah, we planned this. So.
Well, let me ask you about as you were growing your agency, as you were growing your business, early on when you first got started, did you just like hit the jackpot and you were rolling right away, or did you hit a couple hurdles along the way? And if so, what were they?
We hit the jackpot here, but the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look, it took a little while to lock in the coaching program and what we offered. And that's always been an evolution. We took a while to figure out how to market what we do. If you went to our small business breakthrough bootcamp 3 years ago or 6 years ago, you saw two different two different shows.
Mm.
It's rare that we don't change stuff up because marketing changes, social media changes. How we recommend what you do with your website has changed. So what we do evolves a lot. We have to check every webinar that we do. Okay, has anything changed in the slide deck? No. Okay.
Mm.
Or, oh, we have to switch that out. Or
Things change.
so things change. So yeah, it's been a continual
Evolution.
Yeah. It's a marketing path, not a marketing plan.
For
Right.
sure.
And whether you work with us or some coach or do it yourself, it's nice to have a plan, but just understand that it's really a path because you have to be up and ready for a lot of small changes because they're constant.
Yeah, you always pivot and redirect and keep going forward in zigzags, but you're going forward nonetheless. And then you get to a level where you are starting to give back. I was scrolling through your website and I saw you guys have a lot of free content on there, a lot of YouTubes, a lot of lessons. And I hear you're also doing something new about a nonprofit. What's going on?
Okay. I wish they wouldn't go through the website because now they know about this stuff. So the short version, we were doing some searches for a nonprofit client on generating revenue and realized that there was a possible way we can help a lot of nonprofits. We've been on the board of a dozen different nonprofits.
I have an MBA in nonprofit management.
So to us, it's nonprofits are it's our heart challenge. It's what
Near and dear.
Every one of our clients, we tell them you have to find a nonprofit that speaks to you, and you've got to support it, however that means. So we realized that in our vault, we have this huge vault of information that's available to our clients. Well, why don't we make it available to nonprofits and their clients?
They're donors.
And their donors. So we're putting together a program, and we haven't even locked the name, but I think we're getting closer, where let's say you donated $250 a year or $300 a year to a nonprofit. We break that down into a monthly. The nonprofit gets 80 or 90% of it, and you get access to us. So most of the time it works where the nonprofits beg and business owners give them money, and the nonprofit does what they're supposed to do, and it's all linear this way. One of the ways a nonprofit can generate more revenue is if they're giving back to the business owner. So now they get to offer the business owner something. Hey, if you join our little program, you get this in return
to help you build your business.
So
right? You get to make more money,
yeah.
And therefore you have more funds available to donate to the nonprofit.
And we have all sorts of ways that's going to help the business. So that's what's coming up. We're looking to beta test it first quarter of next year, and it'll stretch into the second quarter. In fact, today, as we got back from vacation, I started putting together the website that's going to talk about it. So we may have re-entered, but we're working.
Yeah, no pressure, but you got just over 2 weeks before that first quarter comes out. So
2 weeks? Dude.
We got nothing else to do.
I was on Clubhouse and I was co-moderating a room on how books can help a business owner. And my subconscious took over and said, yeah, on our 30th wedding anniversary this year, our next book, Partners in Everything, is going to be coming out, talking about how you work together as a partner. And the only thing we had, that was last February, I had a concept for the cover, and that was it. So we had, thank God for we had 5 months. We put together Partners in Everything, hit bestseller on our 30th wedding anniversary, and it's your couple's guide to running a successful business without ruining your life. So that was book number 7.
Hank, 7 books, man. 7 books. Like most people don't have 1. 7?
Yeah, well,
he was working on the 8th on the cruise.
Yeah, it's called The Physics of Marketing.
It's
Some
just
people
pouring
go
out
on
of
cruises
you.
to relax. I went on and wrote about 5,000 words in the next book. While
You know
drinking.
what? But that's while drinking. That's the best kind. Some of the more creative stuff comes out that way.
Yes.
So you know what you do is living your life by design. And so when someone would say something like that to you, where they're like, "You went on a cruise and you were doing work," like, what are you thinking? Don't you go on vacation? Don't you unplug? What do you say
We
to people?
did. We unplugged a lot. My phone was in airplane mode. You couldn't reach us. But
We slept in.
yeah, we slept in, man. Like 7:30.
Instead of 5.
And we finished 2 of our other books on the back of cruise ships on an at sea day. So it's kind of a thing. It's a great place to write.
We spent one whole day playing Rummy Cube.
We did. We spent an entire day playing Rummy Cube.
See, again, examples, right? Live your life by design.
drinking-
Where you do your work is completely up to
pizza.
you. Completely by design.
Completely.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. I mean, obviously you're as goofy as I am. You look like you guys are very happy and you're enjoying life. You have a lot of knowledge to share with different people about different aspects of business. How can people get a
And
hold
now
of
we
you?
know how to play
Yeah,
Rummy
what-
Cube. We can give you tips on playing Rummy Cube.
All the
We played
extras.
14 games in a day. We between the 2 of us of the 4, we won 9 of them. So we did pretty well.
That's pretty
You're
good.
not
I don't even
prepared
know
at
how to play
all.
that anyways. So
There's
it
no
would definitely be an extra
competition.
lesson.
For sure.
Anyway,
All right,
you were
guys,
saying.
Yeah, how do people get a hold of you if they want to work with you?
First, let's have a conversation before we make that decision. The 2 questions people always ask us are, what do I do first or next? And how do I get there faster? So get 30 minutes. Let's go to howtogettherefaster.com.
You'll be asked a few easy questions.
Like your name,
It'll just to help us get prepared for the
your
call.
website.
And then you'll get the link to the calendar. Choose
Yeah.
the time that works for you.
So it's how to get there faster. We give you a half hour, talk about anything you need for your business. We've put together social media pages at that time. We've done all sorts of stuff. If you want to come to one of our boot camps, go to, it's Business Pros. We're going to give you the free link. You go to planyourmarketing.com. That way you get a free ticket. If you send us an email and say you are an avid listener of Business Bros, and you can tell us any other episode you listen to, because you should be, we'll send you any of our books. Send us an email, info@Yuloff Creative. Say, I heard you on Business Bros. I heard this, this other episode. Send me one of your books. We'll send you a book for free. So,
All right,
how's that?
ladies and gents, that's awesome.
That's like through, or find us anywhere on social media. They're all at Yuloff Creative. By the way, if you're a Chargers fan, we'll send you 2 books. I'm a San Diego State grad. Go Aztecs.
There you go.
Lived in San Diego for not enough years. So, it is one of the best cities in the world.
It is, and I'm a broken-hearted Charger fan because they did leave our city, but still got to represent.
Stay the hell in San Diego.
Same. All right, ladies and gents. Now that I've done venting about my Charger fans, they are playing tonight against the Kansas City Chiefs here in about half hour. So we're gonna
Chargers.
There we go. There we go with playoff implications and everything. All right, ladies and gents, before we head off, I want to make sure you guys understand coaching is a necessity. Even the greats, the Tom Bradys, the Kobe Bryants of the world, the Tiger Woods of the world, because I know he's in the news lately.
Watch
Even
all the Olympians. You asked the Olympians, my coaches told us to do this and this and this, and we did this and this and this, and now I have a gold medal. All of them do it.
All of them. Even coaches have coaches. So my point is, if you're looking for somebody to talk to and you like what you heard today, because remember, not every personality jives, but sit down for a 30-minute conversation and let's figure it out. So, ladies and gents, thank you very much for tuning in today. Sharyn, Hank, I always have one question that I got to ask my guests because we love video testimonials. You've done a lot of webinars. I'm sure, been on a lot of different podcasts, but what was your experience like on the Business Bros?
Oh, you are so much
Let
fun.
me tell you something. We tell our clients, get on podcasts because it's a great way to promote your business. And if you're a business person that wants to talk to people, we went through all of the stuff that Business Bros sends their potential guests. It's killer.
Great funnel.
Yep.
Well
Great funnel, which shows these guys know what they're talking about. You want to be on a podcast, you want to be treated well, get on this one. They sent us pizza beforehand. It's up there. Oh wait, no, that was cruise ship. Sorry. No, that was Princess. That was the Grand Princess that did that. Now they're on top. The communication was great. You guys, if you want to be on a podcast, you got to be on Business Bro.
Oh, thank you very much. And I used to include pizza in birthday parties back in the day when I had a game truck. It was definitely included, but not these days. I can send you a digital smell. You smell that? Pizza. It's coming your way.
You don't have television.
I'm telling you. On Princess, they had a big poster up that said USA Today says it's the best pizza on the high seas. And I'm telling you, it was. We have been on tons of cruise ships. This pizza was spectacular. And you didn't have to wait. It was always made already. Princess did an amazing job. And on the other side of the ship, in the back, they have this street taco, hot dog, hamburger grill area.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
Princess
what
did a
cruise
great
ship
job.
was that?
This was the Grand Princess. Think
Princess.
Think back to the beginning of the pandemic, folks. Look up that name. Same ship.
Don't.
I'm gonna have to
Don't
check
look
that
it up.
out.
Go look it up.
You had me at pizza, and then you went with street tacos. Oh, that's it. The only reason I go on a cruise now is to eat.
It was spectacular. The whole ship. The ship was great. It was awesome.
Well,
And
I'm sure
we love
I'm sure.
cruising. It's a great way. And what we did this one, we had some clients go on with us, so we were all able to write off part of it because we taught a little bit every day. The one we're doing in next summer or in June, we're taking clients on that one, and the one after that, we're calling them marketing cruises. We do. Hey IRS, if you're watching this, we do a little bit of teaching each day. Over dinner, we do some teaching. We answer a bunch of questions to our clients that show up. So we all get to write some of it off and still take a vacation where we spend days playing Rummy Cube, eating pizza, and drinking pina coladas. So
back to my point. If you want coaches that are living life the way you want to live life, this is why you guys got to check out Yuloff Creative. Hey guys, thank you very much for jumping on the program with me, making me absolutely hungry.
Chargers.
Go Chargers. All right, ladies and gents, we'll see you guys again manana. Peace, and we're out.
See you, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Business Bros Podcast. Are you looking to get more clients or to increase your income? Hernan, the business bro, can help you generate referrals through the power of podcasting. And James, the insurance bro with Pipeline Insurance, can help you effectively add insurance to your existing business. If you are ready to create wealth today and generational wealth for tomorrow, email businessbros@csfirst.com to schedule a free consultation or join the Business Bros Network, www.businessbros.biz.